I went back and checked. Because I had to survey, you know, the staff. This fine lady, her child escaped captivity. And it's like, wing wing hero. That's not how we do things. What's up? What's up? Anyway, Lettuce, this is gonna be a big one for you, man. You're gonna really appreciate this one. Do I have... big chilling. Okay, man. You know, just Chopin. Is that Chopin's brother? Sorely. Forsworn armor goes hard. By that I mean it's like, I don't know what the dev was thinking when they made that. Alright, Lettuce. Streaming the game. Oh, I don't even recognize that off name. Lettuce, who do you think we're cutting? Just off the top of your head. I'll give you a quick survey. Let me just... What's this like? Okay. Okay. It's 1 a.m. Yeah, who do you think? Who could it possibly be that we're gonna be cutting? And why? You know there's always a reason why. It has to go down. I mean, like, I'll give you a hint, like, it can't be her, because it's gotta be a blonde based on numbers alone. I don't know, man. You say I said that to myself every time, and look where we are now. It can't be Maven Blackbriar's daughter. I mean, that just goes without saying. You don't even need to explain that one. Can't be Illy. Can never be Camille. Gotta keep her away from Feindal. Orla? Orla's on the chopping block. Orla might be one of the ones to go, honestly. She works... Why is it so fucking bright in here at midnight? Wing wing hero? Where's the light coming from? It's 5 a.m.? Buddy. Lettuce. Where is this light coming from? What time is it? What time is it? Oh, it's only 6 p.m. Okay, 10. Midnight. This is nuts. I don't know. What is this? Team of the Gods. True. It's because I'm Dragonborn. Obviously. That is like a law in Skyrim lore. The more insane something is, that the character is capable of, the more it's just the Dragonborn. That just means it's the Dragonborn. If the player character can kill God, it's because you're the Dragonborn, you know? Yo. The fucking hotkeys, okay. But, yeah, I don't know, Lettuce, what do you think? Wait! She's not here! Tormir. I will be just freezing her child in, the mine. Because she showed up, like, at one point, and it's like... no. No. Obviously, we have the MVPs. Dude, H-Bomb is so cool. And then Speedy over here on the left. I mean, these are just the all-stars. I wish I could kick out Michael Jordis, but we're stuck with her. Fucking linebacker ass. Holy God. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing up here. Obviously, nobody up here is going to get cut. That's why they're up here, you know. Impossible.
I'm right behind you.
Lainey has a husband. Can't go. Poetic Jala. For one thing, melanin. For another thing, she's fine as fuck. For a third thing, Poetic Jala. Stinky. Bro. I wonder what that motherfucker's up to. Poetic Flacco. No, but Jala's fine as fuck. Alfina. I don't know. Lizette, no, can't cut her. Can't cut her. Point shoes, new videos. Actually, I guess you are right. I guess maybe you are right. Well, I don't know. The real answer is... There's so many blondies, I literally can't pick her out. Alfield. Dude, she... Bro, she kind of looks like, Uma Thurman. No? Are you not kind of getting, like, Uma Thurman a little bit here from this? It's like, why do I feel like I've seen her in Tarantino movies? That's at least what I... Ooh. She's kung fu fighting. Everybody, a little bit. Yeah, damn. She twisted his motherfucker. So the thing is that, the reason it was so key, to have, might be a little bit on the nose. It's a little bit on the nose, don't you think, Chag? Very bird-like. Lettuce, that's a little bit on the nose, don't you think? You're really beaking out right now. Dude, I cannot get over how Helga is kung fu fight. I mean, she, like, literally runs a business. I can't cut her. For one thing, she's, like, bridging the gap between the Battleborns and the motherfuckers. The Greymanes. I didn't realize this, but apparently, like, she's got, like, a... Wait, she's the Battleborn. I guess she must have a relationship with one of the Greymane dudes? Or something? It's something like that, but, I think isn't he the one, like, the bard who, like, greets you when you go into the marketplace of, Whiterun? Or some bullshit? I guess he's a Greymane. He must be the brother. But regardless, they're in, like, a relationship. And the reason why I did, but that's, listen, normally that's the reason that I, would, 100% hold on to, fuck. Normally that would be a reason 100% to, hold on to.
Let's get going.
Someone. Camille. Having a suitor. Can't remember off the top of your head. Yeah. I guess it really comes down to it, doesn't it? I mean, I guess that guy's pretty cool. But the other thing, the big thing that I'm just kind of, holding off on mentioning, the reason why, the big reason why, it's because her dad would be like, oh, Battleborn has, our clan has the most buxom women. You pointed that out, Lettuce. That you were like, all the women in my family, they got big titties. So I was like, hey, listen, yo, Donna's gonna come work at Club Titty Boobies. How about that? How about them titties? How about them boobies? But then Lettuce, I don't know if you remember, I shot him in the head on the streets of Whiterun. So her dadski died anyway, so hey, listen, Uma Thurman, it's been real. It's been real. Is real.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
I hear that. Okay. I mean, you were right. It was one of the blondies.
It's back to work then.
It is back to work then. Oh, wait. You can't just...
This war's as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane.
Yes, so you can get back to fixing that in Whiterun, is the idea. Do that. Do that. Settings. Reset. Yes. Alright, and I don't think I'm gonna have to actually be in the thing. I think it should just do it. Okay. Okay.
Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I'll
Get back
see
to
you.
work. I'll see you actually. Uber. I'm Wait, I guess it would be like Blattle. Fuck. Whatever. Whiterun. Origin. Boom. 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 Do I not? Did I not?
This
Oh.
war's as
Let's go.
stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane.
Yep. What time is it? Oh, it's 3 p.m. Okay. Alright, lit. Hey. Lettuce, another, Wait, you're leaving Whiterun? What? Wait, what? I Ubered her home and she left her home. After the longest workday of all time. Okay. Hey, listen, W Uma Thurman. But, okay, Lettuce. Now it's time we get down to business. Now it is business time. This is going to be insanely huge for you. I'm guessing this will be my closest point. Okay. Okay. It's gotta go west. It's gotta go west. And I think this house thing is exactly what I need. That's Snow Bear. Damn, son. Okay, give me that. Give me that bear. What do you... Okay. What's the deal with this fucking tree thing over here? Is this orc bullshit? It is. What's this, that's probably far as the fuck away. This is what I need anyway. Night Gate Inn. This is actually going to be the border. The new border between, Whiterun, or not Whiterun, the Pale and, Winterhold. You see how there's this whole lake south of, whoops. There's this whole, I should have the map on hand, but I'm pretty sure you remember seeing off the top of your head the Pale, where the capital's non-star. It's kind of like shaped like this, and then it, yeah, goes down here, encompasses the lake. It's like all in there. It kind of like fits the space inside of all of the mountains, basically. It almost kind of looks like Louisiana. I keep wanting to say it looks like Louisiana, but yeah. Basically, the idea is that the Pale would go Imperial, but I think having the Imperial territory stretch all the way out here is kind of, it's a little bit forsaken, honestly. It's a little bit of a forsaken cave, if the Pale was to include all of this. Louisiana's like Florida. Place is awesome. The people. That's where you find Bjornjolf, the Ragged Flagon. That's a very odd way to determine, or oh, anyway. Just chop this bit off. Give it to, Winterhold. Make it a part of that. So you can have the whole, actually, maybe. Maybe make it part of Eastmarch? Hang on. I think then it would be like, I think Eastmarch would just be too big, no? Otherwise, like, Winterhold is like kind of right, like... No, come on, dude, Eastmarch is fucking huge. It has all of this in it. Like, how big does it need to be? Yeah. Yeah, lucky to say I don't have to deal with that. But, shit. Should, like, Winterhold just be, like, this kind of, like, fucked up, isolated place? I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Yeah, this is gonna be part of Eastmarch. It has to be. No? How do you cut the border along the... along the waterway halfway. So there's like a, no, this all has to be one hold. It doesn't make sense to lump this part down here, up here. Should be lumping all of this in. Oh, I'll just fucking pull up fucking use the river as a dividing line. Well, okay, so let me see. Okay. So this is incorrectly colored. This was like one of this. This is one of like the few quote unquote obvious mistakes that the map maker made. But I mean, it's only like obvious if you like know about the game and all that shit. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, this looks pretty good. But I mean, it is kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, the thing is it's like, why lump this in with Whiterun? That seems like a bit, that just seems excessive fucking speech impediment. Yeah, I mean, I guess I was thinking like, oh, Winterhold needs some territory. But it's like, no. Eastmarch really needs this for itself. The fucking Yogrim bullshit. The yogurt waterway. Yeah. Let me see. What is... Can I still... Oh. Nice, kind of. No, because the thing is what you're not seeing. There's a, whole fucking mountain range in here. But this map doesn't show it. All in here. The reason why there's a border along here is because there's a mountain range. Oh, what am I doing? I am like an actual, like... Oh, wait, no, I'm not. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Well, I am kind of. Oops. I am kind of. I am actually. Yeah, color with topographic. Dude. Trying to figure out this fucking bullshit. It's turned me into a fucking cartographer. You know. A logistics man. All because I'm trying to see the fucking bitches at the beach. Man. But yeah, there's a mountain range here. So this part might as well just all be lumped in with Eastmarch. So it'll become pretty big. But... Oh, this is Cyrodiil down here. Yeah, so this would be Imperial. And this would be Imperial too. What is... oh wait, please tell me I am on the right thing. Okay. What does this look like? What does this look like? Chocolate cake story? No. Oh, logistics win wars? I do not know what tale you were referring to. So, okay, Oops. So it is like... Okay, so we got... I wish there was a way that I could just easily, immediately disable clouds. I just don't know how to do it. So this is Stormcloak right here. This is all... Storm... Which I think is the plan anyway. Wait, what's the... How the fuck do you travel from... from the Rift to Whiterun? Wing Hero? Dude, do I need to pull up a third map? Sorry, that was a rhetorical question. I'm about to pull up a third map. Dude. Don't know how true it is. Story goes that a German officer, POW, saw troops eating chocolate cake. Oh, the fact that we were able to just get something like that. Yeah. The amount required to have that out there. Was this in like France or something where this happened? I'm assuming occupied France. Getting fresh cake. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because that was the thing, was that the German army wasn't supplied going into the east, whatever the fuck the operation was called. Was it Barbarossa? Where they tried to sack the Soviet Union because they thought that the USSR would just collapse immediately. They thought it would be even easier than France. Okay, yeah, so it's like in... Yeah, in a war zone. Yeah, in a war zone. I get what you mean. All of my Ukraine war obsession has, you know, helped inform me about, wow, it is, you know, logistics lines are very curious stuff. Bitches that don't know about logistics lines. Okay, so where do I want to pause the map ski? Should be okay. Okay, I see it. I see it. Sorry, I don't know why it took me so long to see it, but I see it. Just pull it down a little bit. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. Okay, okay. International shipping, yeah. Exactly, yeah. That's why Japan was expected to never be able to win the war. Because there's just no way they could siege continental America. Holy fuck. My unimpeded speech is just like hanging on for dear life. By that I mean it's like gone. It's cookski. Okay, now I can freely move my limbs. Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh, there's like a road ski here. Oh, they don't even need the fucking thing. I mean, like, I will make roads here for the Stormcloaks and Empire to connect over. But, like, yeah, this will be... like... Oh, oops. Double oops. Yeah. Oh... This right here. This is what this is. Oh, oh no, this is part of what's turning. Yeah. Yeah. No, this part is 100% turning to Imperial side. The Darkwater River. Darkwater River, interesting. Dude, that's actually a pretty cool parallel there. That, tech base. Oh, Japan versus USA. What's be a numbers game back then? There's that, but yeah, there are also other factors like we were going to just create more aircraft carriers, and Japan just wasn't ever going to be able to match that. So in that number, in that sense, it was a numbers game, but in terms of aircraft carriers, not in terms of. Yeah, that was the other thing, is that we had the Manhattan Project going, which, I don't know, the estimation, like, I don't know if there's ever any estimation about, like, whether we'd be able to, you know, produce the nuclear bomb if we didn't have the Nazi scientists. I just don't know. I don't know about any of that. I don't know about anything related to any of that. I guess apparently they got us to the moon. All I care about is, the fact that this landmass, this one right here, right here, this one, this is all East March. But this bad boy right here, this can all be Stormcloak, and then this can all be Imperial over here on the other side. And it can be super chill. This is a military... Oh, well, this is a... So here's the thing. You had Jack in the box today. You put him in the box. Yeah, Japan wasn't splitting atoms. Yeah, Japan was much more on the conquering side of things. They were just like, you know, tip of the spear philosophy. But, yeah. I mean, like, the more you look into it, like, the story of World War II is just both Japan and Germany refused to believe that America and the Soviet Union were, like, an actual threat. Because they both, because both, the Axis powers just thought that, like, the Allied powers were, like, heathen nations. Christ alive, speech impediment. Basically, the Axis powers looked at the Allied powers, and they were like, these people can't even speak. These people can barely speak. How can they hold a society together when these people have such impeded speech out here in America, and I guess in the USSR? But yeah, no, didn't. That estimation was bad. Yeah, the America and the Soviet Union held strong. So, you know, please keep explaining. What doesn't need explaining is why it's okay for this to be, like, garrisoned with Imperials. Yeah. Yeah, this would be garrisoned with Imperials. Even though, even though this thing that I'm talking about, the fort that I'm talking about right there, in the middle left, it's right here. So when this goes red, Imperial, and this goes Imperial too, it'll be right up on all of this Stormcloak territory. Um, oh, sorry, Lettuce, I didn't even read your thing. Modern scientists say that we could have made the bomb on our own. Interesting. It's a pretty interesting counterfactual. Okay, now. This would be... Yeah, this would all still be... Actually, Stormcloak territory would go out to here. Or whatever the fuck. But then this boy down here, all of this turns red in here. The reason why that's okay for there to be an Imperial fort right here is because on the one hand, this is all just volcanic fucking wasteland. This is where the Argonians are going to be going. There's going to be an Argonian society somewhere in here. Oh, they're going to have a thing in, like, the grove here? But the Argonians are going to be doing their motherfucking thing. Oh, they're, like, multiple groves. Let's go. Dude! Lettuce! Lettuce. Lettuce. You cannot tell me this is not the sickest fucking idea of all time. The lizard people are gonna have a mill, a lumber mill, powered by the fucking volcanic steam vent that powers the logging thing. And there's gonna be chopping down a fuckload of trees. That's gonna be fucking sick. That's gonna be fucking sick. The Argrovians. True, a grove of trees. But yeah, I was trying to think, like, how would I power a fucking lumber mill at this where is it? Steam's harder to set up than water, but the Dwemer assets think it's doable. Yeah. Yeah. Especially because I bet that the Dwemer would have something specifically, you know, made for that area. Because I imagine the volcanic shit is probably pretty similar, whatever the fuck. And hey, I mean, it just means I can use, like, a whole bunch of, steampunk slop to just make a, power source or whatever. But as for the other steam-powered systems, usually require a baffle system to baffle the enemy and redirect the air. Interesting. Yeah, and I can also look into it. Still on, like, the planning stages on a lot of stuff. Bro. Right now, and, I just did, like, a clean reset, basically, on the Bleakwind Basin area in the, creation kit for special edition. I was like, fuck it, I need to do this right. And that was when I learned that, like, okay, well, the tundra actually is layered out into several different height layers. This is actually significantly lower than this. I look at this map and I'm like, oh, you just doop doop, and it's chill, or whatever the fuck. No, it's gotta go down. Todd, reduce this area to a parking lot. Yeah, but right now, like, all the roads are floating, everything's out of place. Because when, like, I'm editing it in the creation kit, all I'm trying to do is just, like, move the thing. And when, like, I'm looking at it, the stuff will, like, disappear. So, like, I don't even have to worry about it. Right now, I am just, like, trying to level everything out. Oh, but the other thing, the reason why I would want to show it is because I did actually find stairs that match the Dwemer fucking platform. So there can actually be like a concrete highway, like a gray concrete highway that stretches across Bleakwind Basin. That's like a Stormcloak, or I mean, it is a Stormcloak sister city, but like a Silverblood thing. Even though I haven't been able to convince the Silverbloods yet to fucking agree with me. I may have just like rape them into it or something. I don't know what else to do. Like, the Silverbloods are just being mad obstinate, and I mean, the thing is like, I could use, like, in-game leverage, like the fucking Forsworn stuff, to put pressure on them, or something. Or, like, do things to, like, actually earn their favor. But I feel like I need to be able to talk them into it, on its merits. But, like, they're literally like, no, we only want shit to do in Markarth. You can fuck off with anything outside of Markarth. It's like, why? I'm not even kidding. They are low IQ. Bro, they, like... you choose to work with the clan of isolationists. Hey, listen, maybe what the plot ring did... the plot ring did... When Thonar found the plot ring, it also, like, gave him a... Oh, it could come from Kara, the woman here, the Redguard woman who sells stuff. The plot ring could also be the empathy ring, because not only does it do what the plot requires, but it also makes you smarter, like iDubbbz, because it gives you empathy, like iDubbbz. Yo, instead of magic ring, make these guys take 10,000 knife-ear migrants to shift their voting base, my boy. The Great War, more like the Great Replacement. They put on the ring ski, and they get like an iDubbbz effect or something. I'll just like name it like something iDubbbz related. There's a way to like take the name iDubbbz and turn it into like some high fantasy slop bullshit name. And so it gave him empathy, but fuck. I don't know what to do with the fucking Silverbloods. The one thing that I was actually, I mean, I guess they are just isolationist speds, but the one thing I was able to convince them to do was I was like, listen, I can bring out lumber here or some shit. I mean, I guess they are, on the one hand, it's like they are right to be like, why would you want us to like spend anything to bring stuff out here? What would even be the point of that when like everything is so completely fucked? But I'm like, no, but you would want to like fix that. And they're like, why would we want to fix that? All of our shit's involved here. And I'm like, well, don't you want to like expand? And they're like, what makes you think we want to expand? What makes you think we want your help? What makes you think you can help us? Ah, man. it is bleak. It is bleak, but that's way over there, though. I mean, it's like, I want to say, like, logistically, it's sound. I guess it could. I don't know, man. The thing I keep coming back to is like, how do you fill the treasury? How do you like extract money from motherfuckers when everything is like so unsafe around the area? And if you're being offered like the chance to like make infrastructure or whatever, to be like, no, fuck you, we have our business here. It's like, broski. But I mean, over in my world where I'm already convinced that I'm going to have these motherfuckers working with me on my behalf, my bullshit. This out here, right here, basically like American Libya. Wouldn't that be a sight? This basically is what the Imperial Outer Reach hold is going to be. Thonar is going to be Jarl of here. He's going to leave his room. All of this would be Stormcloak. But, the idea is, there needs to be, like, some way to, like, get, lumber into the Reach from the south, from, like, Stormcloak-owned areas, or whatever. Like, you have, like, Fort Sungard down here, just northwest of, Lake Ilianada. So, like, for comparison, it's, like, right around in here. Yeah, and so, like, this will be Stormcloak in this area. Dude, I was, like, trying to quiz Skynet on the Iraq War. And they were like, no, actually, there are policy admins who, you know, and like intelligence agencies in the government who were like, hey, listen, when we overthrow Saddam, we need to just like keep the Ba'ath and party in place. The Ba'ath, however the fuck you say it. And Bush and Cheney were like, no, fuck that. We're gonna do a fucking full reset. We're gonna completely... Well, no, because the Skynet's whole thing was, it wasn't even like a lost cause or like an impossible, you know, task or whatever. It wasn't like, oh, nobody else was ever going to deal with Saddam, so we had to like take the fall for it and, you know, destroy Iraq or whatever. Skynet was basically like, no. Policy advisors at the time, intelligence agencies, had a comprehensive plan about how to integrate the fucking current party of Iraq into the ruling party, you know, post-Saddam. But instead, the Bush and Cheney, what they went with was, like, firing hundreds of thousands of employees and, like, totally wiping out the fucking government infrastructure of Iraq. And that was how everything immediately collapsed. So, learning that, I was like, fuck. Well, shit. So we have nobody to blame except for us. By that I mean Bush and Cheney. Uh, anyway. Yeah, so speaking of Bush and Cheney, um, I don't know. I don't know how to segue that. This is like roughly. Let me see if I can do this. I don't know what off the top of my head what GWT. Oh, global war on terror. I mean, like, I don't know. My whole thing was like, hey, fuck it, you know. What if it is the case that America did the best they could? Skynet was like, no, they didn't. They didn't at all. America had a really clear chance, a really clear shot to, at the very least, like, do things right in Iraq, and we chose not to. We chose to just totally, like, shit the bed. And now everything's fucked permanently. Can never be unfucked. It's like, oh, thanks, Skynet. You have nobody to blame except yourself. Yeah. So... Oh, so, okay, so the thing is, Lettuce, did you know that, yeah. We took like 800 mils of Saddam's gold. Yeah, well. This mill, speaking of mills, Lettuce, speaking of mills, this Half Moon mill. Saying like a YouTube poop. It's run by a vampire couple who try to prey on travelers. Vampire mill. I figured, bro, Half Moon, the Khajiit can just take it over. And this can be where the wood comes from that goes up and supplies, not only Cat's Meow, but also Warwickstead. That can be where their wood comes from. And that can be what supplies the Imperial hold up here. This Forsword, this is going to be Imperial. And this Imperial is going to be Stormcloak. But so yeah, this new thing that's going to be carved out of here, that's going to be where the lumber comes from. Half Moon. Ran by Kitty Cat Boys. So you the wood for the fall. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know how I'm going to integrate the homesteads, but I'll figure out what I want to do with that. Yeah. I don't... there was some other... I can't remember if there was any other reason in particular other than the Half Moon connection. But, oh, the other reason why is because it could be... It is like a travel choke point. This Half Moon mill. Yeah. Yeah, it is just like a total choke point. I don't know if I'm going to be making another road that cuts through here. Yo, Evergreen Grove. Dude. I think one of them may be where I'm developing. Are you talking about Golden Hills Plantation? Short side quest. Oh no, this is Anniversary. Dogguard DLC, they send you off to the vampires. They get replaced by Nords? I didn't see anything about that, but I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. Mostly because I don't know what the Dogguard DLC even... I don't even know what happens in it, really, so... It's content creation stuff? Yeah. Wait, where do you think I'm developing? In a place where there is a thing already? So I can just check. But, yeah, this can be where I take some of the hose. So wait, the mine? What would even be... I can't. CBA can't be ours. Oh! No. Well, whatever. I don't fucking care. I'll figure this out. Basically, bottom line, this is a very vital road. This is extremely vital. So, whatever, sort of society, settlement is going to spring up around here has to be inclusive. They can't be, like, cutting off, access or whatever. And that would be... Sorry, wait, I'm just looking over here. Sorry. The best candidate for that would be Khajiit to have it. That open field in Falkreath. I might have been. I'll check it out. I'll look into it further. But I do want to make a Stormcloak military training camp out in Falkreath. I think that'd be sick. When I swap over the control of the holds and Stormcloak down here, having a Stormcloak military training, thing out in the woods would go hard. Funded by Silverbloods, obviously. Location's called Lakeview. Yeah, I've heard of it. Hinderham. Yeah. Hopefully I'm actually not totally doing that without realizing it. You know what, fuck it, I will just... Lakeview. Right here. No, I haven't built here yet, but this is a pretty sick place. Lakeview Manor. Pine Watch. This might be a very important place for the very beginning of the game. In an alternate, yeah, because I think the alternate start, just to totally derail, the alternate start is, you, fail to get executed in front of here. Or where is it exactly? You're right here, are you? No, you're right here. You're facing this direction. And you run in here. And then Alduin jumps onto the roof. And he bashes his head into the fucking wall. And then all y'all's just run out, actually. You skedaddle back out. And then... one way or another... Or actually... No, I don't know. Actually, no. I go back and forth on that. Actually. Oh, no, what it'll be is, Ulfric and the boys go back out, and then they cut west. They cut west. All the Stormcloaks go meet up with, like, they're, like, Silverbloods riding, because they got worried about what the fuck happened, and they saw the, and then they saw the dragon come out from the throat of the world. They were like, oh shit. So, Ulfric rendezvous with them, goes to Pine Watch. Meanwhile, you go through with either Hadvar or Ralof, and then you come out. You come out here, Helgen Keep, and I don't know how exactly, but I'll have it be that Elenwen and her crew, her two cronies, that are all riding horseback, they do leave the northern route right before Alduin attacks. So I'll have it be that, like, you come out, you know, with either Ralof or Hadvar, and then Elenwen and her crew will be standing here, like, watching what the fuck happened. They're like, holy shit. Just taking note of Alduin, and then one of the Alduin meteors will just, like, fucking collateral damage them. And they'll all get fucking wiped out, and you'll be prompted to go loot Elenwen and get the dossier off of her body. Obviously, the dossier won't contain the part about how they went to Helgen and how a dragon interrupted the execution, because obviously, like, that's the last bit in the dossier. It's like, yeah, we didn't expect a fucking dragon to just show up like that. That was fucking crazy. Ooh, Orphan Rock. It's like a pocket of, like... This is really cool. I want to build something in here in Orphan Rock. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do here, but it's something. Oh, and there's a fort here. So you got a fort, you got Helgen, and then you got Orphan Rock. So you got the Trinity right there going on. But, yeah, so obviously I'll have to erase the references to her going to Helgen and the dragon interrupting the execution and, you know, that sort of stuff. But, and there'll be, like, a different item that'll be on her body. I don't know how to force the player to, like, actually go and do... I think what I'll literally do is, I feel like there must be a command that you can force the player to go someplace at any moment. I think there is a way to just include a line of code that's like, if this happens, move player 2, or whatever the fuck. So Hadvar Ralof will, like, run over to Elenwen's body and be like, holy fuck, what the fuck was that? And if they get over there, and you're not there, like, in the radius in, like, a few seconds, you'll just get, like, teleported over, or some bullshit. I don't know how to force the player to, like, actually do shit. If I could have it just be, like, one continuous cutscene, I literally would, but anyway. You take that, and then somehow, one way or another, you get word that the Stormcloaks and Silverbloods are, like, they went by Pine Watch. They went to the west. Wait, where would Tullius's people be at this point? They would be... I'm actually figuring this out in real time. They're right here. They're right here. Maybe some of them would have went north? I don't know exactly where Tullius's people would have went. Oh! They would be clearing rubble. They'd be clearing rubble. They'd be trying to forge a fucking... open a path. So they would spend like a couple hours doing that. I feel like that's an extremely obvious thing to do. Helgen is, like, part of the lifeline to It is like the important bolt in the lifeline to Cyrodiil between Skyrim and yeah, to get into Cyrodiil from Skyrim. Most of them present die trying to defend. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, the fact of the matter is that Tullius is a way to fucking go to get to Solitude. And I can't imagine he takes like a super back alley, back channel way. I feel like his whole thing is like he's gotta be able to take like a, you know, he's basically trying to maintain like a strong military position. So the idea that like he, the general, would have to take like a back channel way to get, you know, from one place to another in his own territory would be ridiculous. If you go back later, it's occupied by bandits. Yeah, the Legion would send more men if bandits. Assume they abandoned the fort and left it empty for the bandits to take over. Yeah. Yeah. So then I do wonder. I also wonder what the references to the Pale Pass needing like a few weeks to be reopened because of an avalanche. I do wonder what that's like in reference, or where that's found. Is this the Brainlet Throne? Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is the border. This is the Pale Pass. I guess the avalanche is somewhere in here. But yeah, this is how you get down into Cyrodiil. And that's like the only way. That's like the only real way to get into Cyrodiil from Skyrim. I don't think you can actually see or get to the Pale Pass. Yeah, sure. But yeah, I just don't know who makes the comment or whatever, or like what, you know, what exact. It doesn't really matter, but I can have it be that the Imperials are immediately like, we need to do like relief efforts and shit. It's kind of surprising that Tullius doesn't call on Hadvar to go to Riverwood to ask for help in Elgin, do relief in Elgin. But I mean, I guess everybody just died. I guess everybody just died. I guess is the idea. But I guess they must have all went east, because you don't see any of them go north. I do wonder where the Legion would go then. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of a crazy thought to think about. I think Hadvar basically abandons them if the player doesn't go with him. I'm assuming you mean for Unbound. Hadvar just ditches the Legion, goes to Riverwood. Or goes to Solitude. Or some shit. Wherever the mission is. Wherever the mission is. He just waits in Riverwood until you do the quests. Then he gets up to join you. Interesting. Lazy fucker. Oh, you mean like he's like abandoning Helgen? Yeah, that's real. That's real. He's like, hey, nothing I can do. What, I'm just a legionnaire. I'm just a patriot. I'm just a patriot and a soldier. What do you expect me to do? Take back my homeland? Egads, Scoob. But I don't know. Maybe if you ignore the quest until level 60, he's just waiting in Riverwood. Jesus. I guess I'll just find some way to have some sort of connection or whatever. Some way to bring them out west. And then they talk. They talk it out. They hash it out. So that would be the importance of Pine Watch. Yeah, as for Half Moon, this has to be very diverse. And the Kitty Cat Boys are really good about that. So this can basically just be like a drain for a whole lot of, a funnel. For a whole lot of, racial diaspora across Skyrim. Or they can just kind of funnel into Half Moon. I should say non-human racial diaspora. Hash. Hash browns. Another side quest, save Hadvar from the Imperial Police. They try to arrest him for abandoning his post. Yeah, I'll have him included one way or another. Oh! Yo, it could be that, no matter who you go with, going out of, Helgen, the Helgen Keep. Why am I... What? Am I retarded? Okay, yeah, right here. No matter who you go out with, so to speak, no matter who you're making out with, whether it's Ralph or Hadvar, you pop out here, you see Ellenwyn and her two cronies and their horses watching Alduin, and they just happen to get collateraled by a fucking meteor. Well, I don't know, because I also want it to be that, like, there are two horses that are left over. Mod where we can all be friends. Why can't we be friends? Yeah, well, hey, listen, that's what I'm basically going for. If people will fucking let me. Jesus. It's brutal in this, trying to convince people. Just be like, hey, what if we were, like, reasonable? They're like, oh, I can't be reasonable. Fuck that. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god. I like the idea of, like, Ellenwyn and her two motherfuckers. The two motherfuckers, like, get off their horses, and they, like, walk over to Ellenwyn or some shit. And then, the fucking meteor comes down and just wipes out all three of them and the horse. And you go loot Ellenwyn, and then you go grab the horses. And, I don't know, I guess it could just be, like, you travel over this way. And it could just be that whether it's, whoever the, other motherfuckers are, whether it's, like, Hadvar or Rayloff, they're there with, like, one or two other soldiers of their kind. So if you're with Rayloff and you're riding a horse to go bring the dossier to the Stormcloaks that are out here, add a troll right to the end of the Stone Cave with the bear to really scare him off the rip. I could do that. That would be actually, that would be interesting. Add a jump scare. Add a jump scare to the mod. The intro. Yeah. So if you're riding with Ralph, so to speak, on the horses to Pine Watch, because you hear that you get word that the true High King went to Pine Watch with Silverblood agents. You run into Hadvar and two Legion soldiers who are just basically like, listen, we're like in our own territory. We're just like, actually, that would be that would be an interesting twist. What if instead of going to Riverwood, Hadvar went to Falkreath? Yo. Because the city is closer. Elaborate scheme to make Nazim High King. Don't give me ideas. Yeah, it's like White Ra- Yo, Ysolda's house. Her fine ass. Ysolda. My bitch. My groomer. Get all the way from here, all the way over to here to get to the Cloud District often? That's way too much. Going right to Falkreath, more difficult terrain in between. Maybe. Maybe. I think the road's kind of comparable either way, but I need to actually go check for myself, really. I know this is pretty smooth sailing up in here, but this stretch I don't know. But yeah, compared to this, I don't know. I'd have to go check it out. But I don't know. Maybe it could just stand to reason that they just happened to go west. They happen to flee west. And I mean it's like Falkreath is Imperial anyway. They're gonna need to talk to Falkreath anyway. Yeah. So I'll just go with that. Or if you're going with Hadvar to bring the dossier, you know, to show the motherfuckers. Which would be like a cool moment of bravery for Hadvar. Where you grab the dossier some way or another, either he hears about or he had seen it or not see, I guess he wouldn't have seen it. Like somehow you find out like, oh, the Ulfric and the Silverbloods, or whatever the fuck, who helped him escape, they're like riding west. They're at Pine Watch. So we gotta ride to, you know, go show them the dossier to end the war and shit. It'd be like a cool moment of bravery for Advar, being like, I know I'm an Imperial, but can you swap enemies? In reference to what? There are a lot of enemies. A lot of people have a lot of enemies. But it'd be cool to well, because the thing is I want like the smoothest, cleanest, like snappiest thing possible. Like I want it to be very clean cut and clear cut, like what you're looking at, what's happening, and all that sort of shit. Yeah, so it's like you just get the dossier, you see evidence that like the Civil War needs to like end or whatever, and that the Ellenwind just got fucking kirked. Hadvar's like, listen, we can bring this dossier to the Stormcloaks and make all this shit end. And then so you're like riding up along here, and you run into, you're like riding the horses of like the Thalmor motherfuckers who got fucking wiped out. And then you run into Rayloff and one of the Stormcloaks down here. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would just make more sense with like 3 horses. Maybe it would have to be 3 horses then, I guess. Looting the corpse. Also, you're still probably dead now. Well, yeah, I get it. I get what you mean, that it would be more hands-on to, like, actually do it yourself. Well, I mean, I think it would be really funny to watch them just get completely collateral damaged by an Alduin meteor. Maybe, I guess it must be that there's all 3 elves are off of their horses, just watching Alduin, for whatever reason. And they have, like, their horses, like, you know, rained nearby, as they're just kind of like watching. Yo, it could even be that like they see you, and oh shit! Wait a second. It could be that you go out and they see you, and you get like locked into a conversation with them, and they like jump off their horses or some shit, and you like have to like run up or whatever and confront each other, and like you get locked into a conversation, and then the Alduin fucking meteor comes in, just and just clears all three of them out. Their horses are like open for you to take, and oh, and it could also be that the yo, it could be the reason why the Ellenwyn and the motherfuckers are stopped here is because there's a Imperial soldier or stormcloak soldier, one or another kind of soldier, being interrogated by Ellenwyn and the two elf motherfuckers, which would be in character for them. That's why they're hanging around, because, you know, Lennis, like you said, you know, they're going to be deserters that day. So if Ellenwyn and her motherfuckers caught one, they would be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? They're going to give them a dressing down. They're going to do a quick shakedown, see what, you know, they find. Because their job is just to instigate. So then when the meteor wipes the three of the elves out, then you and then the other two soldiers, what if they use the same exit as you just a bit earlier? Well, no, because because I was already like quizzing Skynet about this. What actually even happens in the game is, after they have the argument, Tullius and Ellenwyn and the elves, Tullius is coded to walk down this way through Helgen, and Ellenwyn and the elves are coded to ride their horses up through the north, like, road, and then despawn. So they literally leave, like, right as Alduin is coming out of, the throat of the world up here. As Alduin is traveling over, they would already probably be, you know, maybe not like this far or whatever, but they'd be pretty far on the way out. Lazy Todd. But, what's it called? Or, I mean, I guess they could have the... I kind of like the having the horses just kind of being... sitting off to the side or whatever while the elves do their interrogation. That way it's like, elves die, 3 horses, you're with the 2 soldiers, presumably of, different factions or whatever. It could maybe be a Stormcloak. Well, no, it would be, I think it would be cool if they're interrogating an Imperial soldier. I think that would be cool. And then... yeah, because I'm just trying to think of, like, the 2 possible outcomes. So if you're with Hadvar, there's another Imperial soldier getting chewed out by the elves. Elves die. You and the 2 Imperial soldiers, one of them being Hadvar, ride in this direction. And that other Imperial soldier can say, hey, I saw the usurper, the rebel king, fleeing west with Silverbloods. We need to ride to find them, which explains how you would know. I could even have it be like another named NPC or some shit. Have him be a new character or some shit. One of the soldiers, the Imperials who were there that day. And so you ride, and then you run into Ralof. Or Hadvar, I guess, with one of their own soldiers, or whatever the fuck. So it would be you, 3 horses, riding with either Ralof or Hadvar, and then a named Imperial soldier. And then you happen on either Ralof or Hadvar with both of their, one of their corresponding motherfuckers. And at that point, the named... Yeah, the... What would it be? Actually, fuck it. You just have it be that, the named Imperial just gets off, and is just walking with the other motherfucker, and then Ralof and Hadvar both get on their horses. Both get on the the horses. So it's the 3 of you. Fuck it, yeah. I like that. I like that, actually. Then you ride out to Pine Watch. The 3 of you. With the dossier in hand. And that's all that would kick off. That's how I would do that. But, yeah, bro, it's funny you say Lazy Todd. Speaking of, lazy private parts, Sir Parts was calling me lazy for not making my, Country of Lambs concept into anything. He actually reviewed it on stream, last night. It was pretty cool. He gave me some good suggestions. I'm looking into, I'm gonna make a text-based game for the Country of Lambs thing. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start out with, I'm literally just gonna code, program, whatever, the perfect run, the perfect playthrough. Have to peep that. Yeah, I'll see if it's... I could just, like, send it to you, I guess. I don't know if it's unlisted. Use theory crafting for D&D. Players will use every single potential plot hole to fuck you over. True. True. Yeah. I totally feel that. But, yeah, as far as, I was literally talking about out east. Yeah. The entire, stream has just literally been me talking about maps this whole time. Just mapping things out. Talking about maps. No Chris Hansen. Yeah, I guess there could just be like a bridge crossing over here. So this is all... Oh yeah, because this is the Shrine of Talos. Because it's in Stormcloak territory. So this is all their fucking bullshit. Oh, they have a mill here. They already do have a mill. Interesting. But I mean, there'd be another mill right here, naturally. There's also a pretty good amount of stuff over here, heading up through the rift in the east of East March, or I guess southeast. Damn, there's so much cool shit to build out here. But yeah, I was explaining why the Imperials would have their fucking shit right here, even though it's right up on the border of Stormcloak territory. It's because, like, well, this isn't really like Stormcloak territory. This is like fucking volcanic tundra. So there's just gonna be like Argonians relocated here and their bullshit. So there's really nothing to invade. And then, this whole fucking inlet is going to be very heavily, like, fortified and shit like that. So the Stormcloaks are going to be feeling like they're sitting pretty. I think I think the Silver Hands are here. I think maybe I'll just make like a Stormcloak fucking stronghold here from scratch. Maybe. I think this could be a good... that would be a pretty interesting... Imperial stronghold facing down the Stormcloak stronghold. And the Stormcloak one can be largely made of wood, maybe. Argonians are immune to wet. Not hot. Gonna boil the lizards. Hey, listen, man. We gonna make it work. In the, in the words of Mother Teresa, we're gonna make it work. Boy. She cat some motherfucker in the face. Hey, rest in peace, Mother Teresa. We lost a real one that day. Okay, so this is how the road works. So, also, yeah, the Imperials are incentivized to not fuck with the Stormcloaks because this is the road that, you know, they can, like, fuck with the road or whatever. On Jaw. But Mara's Ipon, another good place to take the honeys. Anyway, lots to be doing, lots to be had. Holy God. But okay. Before things completely just fall apart. Oh! I didn't even do the thing. The reason why all this is important. Okay, yeah. So you have like the mountain range down here, mountain range up here. And that is reflected right here. The mountain ranges are right here and here. The what's it called? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Night Gate Inn. This is the Night Gate Inn. Took 100 minutes to get to it. This is the Night Gate Inn. This is going to be the border. This is going to be the border of Stormcloak territory. Tumble Arch Pass. This will all be Coven Yearned. I think it'll probably... I think this will probably have to be Imperial. And this will be Arking Thad. That can be like Stormcloak. This can be like another inn. Or so, I don't know what the fuck will be out here. But something will be. You have a road going out through there. But anyway. Night Gate. Night Gate, Night Gate, Night Gate. That will... Yeah. It's like right here-ish or whatever. So this will... This part becomes blue. Becomes part of East March. So now Windhelm has the entire yogurt body of water wrapped around it. And then the Pale will be this smaller sliver. Winterhold gets nothing. Sorry, Winterhold. It is kind of Louisiana looking-ish. You just chop the nose off of Louisiana. Just chop the nose off that motherfucker. But, yeah, anyway. Okay. Anyway, okay. With all that being said, Boot Shape Nation must be evil. Shout out Italy. Oh shit. Oh god, oh fuck. Okay. Night Gate Inn. Let me see. Forsaken Cave. these motherfuckers doing? Who are you?
Move along.
What? What do you mean move along?
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim,
Hey,
tell them to head to Windhelm.
fuck off, big man.
Wants to see them.
Keep
What's the hurry?
why do you keep drawing on me?
move along.
Move along.
I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do, dude.
Go
Are
on,
you
get
looking
out
for
of
a
here.
fight? Don't make me tell you again. Get out of here. Along.
I'll move along if I want to.
Along.
I'll move along if I want to.
Leave me no choice but violence.
Really?
Don't make me tell you again. Get
Dude, why are they... Bro, what is their problem?
up here.
Why are you guys talking yourself into a bad time? I mean, like... Buddy. They had a bad day? Okay. I have no idea what the fucking aggro attitude was about, but... Who are you? Wing Wing Hero? And Nika? You old? Oh, you're from the mod. What do you sound like?
How it comes to this.
Wayward. You sing a sad song. Damn, this actually looks fucking sick. So then, wait, what the fuck is this? Oh, this is why the Pale and, I almost said the Veil and Winterhold are separate. Interesting. Okay. Bro, I literally just, like, wanted to see what they were up to, and they were, like, immediately aggro. And it's like... What the fuck? They're like, you leave me no choice but violence. It's like, why, dude? Like, I will say, if they were Imperials, I would probably let them slide. Oh, is it? No, I don't even have Imperial armor on. I'm not playing as my special edition character. Wait, is it because I'm an elf? Is it because is it because I'm dripped out? Yo, do you think they were jealous? Gonna dip down to run another Thursday night. It sounds good to me.
Sit here and wait. We should
But-
be in there.
Do you know what
Must
sounds even
gather
better?
our strength. Who knows what's inside?
Isolda's motherfucking voice
Trek.
actress.
That's what. Get off your scaly rump and let's go.
Lettuce.
Hush, Salma. We aren't alone.
Lettuce. They say that it's not stated. They say that it's not stated exactly where she's from, but presumably it's High Rock. It was just total happenstance. That's why she's dressed as like a fucking knight and shit. But yo. Redguard. Redguard. Club titty boobies. We'll see Melanin.